Good morning, y'all. It's Cody. Cody's Bait and Tackle, Warsaw, Missouri. Going to give a little bit of a fishing report here. First, I'd like to say thanks to everybody that come out to the fireworks show. Thought I had a customer pulling in there for a second. Tried this a couple of times now and it ain't worked. Thanks for everybody that come out to the fireworks show and help set everything up, help cook the food. Thanks for everybody just coming out and viewing. It was awesome. Everybody that come said it was the best show they'd ever seen. Had a ton of positive feedback on it. It was really a good time. Heck of a day. Heck of a fireworks show. Good feast. Had a hog roast. I smoked a whole hog. Cooked 500 or 600 hot dogs. I don't know. We ran completely out of food. We had a food line for 2 hours non-stop until we ran out of food. I would like to say all that food was pretty much donated. A little bit of it had to be bought, but not much. Most of it was donated. So that's why we did run out of food. If more people would have brought sides and stuff, it would have stretched a little bit further. There's a few people mad because we ran out of food before they got up there. Well, that's just part of it when it's free food. You know, it's only going to go so far. But we'll jump on to fishing here. As far as crappie, the trolling crankbaits on the mud flat's still working really good. A lot of people still just doing that. I did good at it a couple of days just in between hybrid bites. Seemed like the pinks and the whites was doing the best. Silver and blue, which right now I can't get, and they're out of stock just about everywhere. That bright pink, bubblegum pink, it's working really good. The white with speckles like the crappie pattern, the mad cow pattern, stuff like that. Jigging brush piles, dropping minnows in brush piles, all 15 foot or less pretty much. Everybody coming in the shop, the fish are deep, aren't they? The fish are deep, aren't they? No, the fish are not going to be deep. You know, I've already heard that twice this morning. Pretty well, all your fish in the lake are going to be under 20 foot of water right now. I have been catching my hybrids out in deeper water, but they're all under 20 foot deep, you know. Catfish are the same way. Ton of catfish out there suspended in that big water, and they're all, you know, from the surface to 20 foot down. So I've seen a few this week, maybe a little bit deeper on bottom, but it's just a few. There's not much oxygen down there this week. Last week there was quite a bit of oxygen in the lake. I couldn't hardly kill a shad when I dropped it down. This week, anything over about 16 foot, it's dead. 16, 17 foot, it's not living very long at all. Had one day, 14 foot was all I could drop them down without killing them. So, that's something good to know. Some of you guys running jugs and trot lines, which are working really good right now. Keep them lines set up. Had a guy come in last weekend, set a line at Windsor Crossing. It was set 8 foot deep. He went back and checked it an hour and a half later. 4 out of 5 fish was dead. That's just showing there's no oxygen at all up there. So be real careful if you're setting lines or you're going to kill a lot of fish. I've seen quite a few dead catfish floating this week. A lot of guys running jugs up on the main lake, leaving them overnight. And I know that was their fish. They was checking their lines and the fish was dead. So watch doing that this time of year. As far as walleye, they're still catching quite a few on nightcrawler harnesses, trolling crankbaits. I haven't heard as much on them, so I think they have slowed down a little bit. They probably moved out a little bit deeper. They're probably now in that, 8 to 18 foot range, somewhere in there. I haven't seen a whole lot of fish schooled up in that 6 to 10 foot range where they was. It looks like pretty much most of them fish have moved off just a hair. The hybrids, they kind of moved off. They're not up on the humps like they was. They're all staying in that big water. Pretty well all the fish I caught this week. We had an awesome week of hybrid fishing. Easy limits every day. They was all in over 30 foot of water. There might have been a few I caught up on a hump, shallower, up on the edge of it maybe, but it was not very many. Caught a lot of blue cat. Had one day we had 14 or 15 blue cat. Well, we was catching limits of hybrids. So that bite's real good. The evening hybrid bite's supposed to be even better. I haven't fished it. Mornings have been good enough for me. I don't like fighting the heat that much. My clients don't like fighting the heat. So we'll go fight it out of a morning and catch them then. As far as white bass, there has still been some really good white bass blow-ups. Yesterday, some blew up at 10:30 in the morning right behind me. And they was actually up on a hump, but they was in 20 foot of water. Most of them I've been seeing have been in that deeper water. You just early of a morning, late of an evening, get on a bluff and sit there and watch, and you will see white bass blow up. I'm gonna make this real quick. I do have a customer coming in now. As far as catfish, drift fishing, fresh cut bait. I can't preach that enough. Fresh cut bait. Fresh shad number 1, drum, perch, carp, buffalo number 2. Next bet, frozen shad, frozen skipjack. The skipjack's been working good on jugs and trot lines. Goldfish, good on jugs and trot lines, not on rod and reel here. Might work on the Missouri, Mississippi and stuff. It does not work good on Truman, Lake of the Ozarks. Jugs and trot lines, they are going to catch fish on them because they set so long. That's really about all I've got for you guys today. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody watching these videos, sharing them, viewing them. This bait shop's getting so much more business because of these videos now. Everybody, well, I watched your video, so I got to come in and check out the place. So that's what I want to see. That's why I don't do the fishing intel deal that people have to pay for anymore. You know, I want that business to come back to me. I don't want it to go to anybody else. I don't mind people using my info to help out their stuff, but it don't need to be paid for info. So that's about all I've got for you guys today. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you guys later on.